Hello everyone. Here is my final presentation video topic about Amazon movies and shows. So let me share my screen first. So the topic about Amazon movies and shows. So here I am going to explain about what is the main agenda of the Amazon movies and shows. So here it is nothing but like Amazon global video streaming network like broadcast on the other network. So the Amazon movies and shows involves specific consideration like analyze the present data effectively. So here with the relevant data about Amazon movies and shows. So how to determine the insights or trends and how to recover from the Amazon movies and shows the data. So how to create an visualization and how to display the top rated movies and shows on Amazon. So that like every content creates like can show which the movies and shows audience are liking. So what they are interesting in it and how to visualize the number of releases over time and how to identify trends and patterns. So these can ensure smooth and responsive user experiences and optimize content offerings. So here we have to like take a different mixes to achieve this and to create like clear and understandable visualization. And in this case, like we need to increase like Amazon Prime watchers and open new jobs. So how to select like Amazon? I selected Amazon movies and shows dataset. This highlights Amazon performances like popularity and trends of content available on Amazon platform. So this to be Amazon analyzing the dataset through tabulation visualization can benefit several stakeholders. So by analyzing like viewer ratings, reviews, and viewership data, Amazon executive and content managers can identify the what are the successful movies and what are the flop movies and how to show make informed decision like about content acquisition, what is the production and promotion, and we need to understand the viewer demographics and preferences and can help advertisers and markets how to target their champions more effectively. So reaching the right audience with relevant content and advertisements. This visualization can help like viewers discover top rated movies, shows explored content by genre to find new titles that match the new interest. Investors can use the data and visualization to access Amazon content, strategy, and performance, which may influence their Amazon selected movies and top rated data set. So this image shows the clear picture about like what is the movie and when is the time, what's the name of the movie, what are the times like that movie runs about which time to which time, so on which screen number. So this picture shows the clear runtime about the type of the movie and show. So like in this sheet, like all the movies and shows run their time. Here I differentiated movies and shows with two different colors so that it can easy to identify. So we can identify here that the blue color is the movie indicator and the orange color is like what is the show time of the movie. So here in this picture, I'm going to explain about the movie related and scores. So this sheet like explain about all the movies related to particular genes and their embedded score. Here also I differentiated the titles with two colors to identify the movies and shows easily. So if you see this picture, we can understand that the blue, blue color indicates that the movie and the orange shows that what is the time of that show and how to explain. So in this picture, like I'm going to explain about the what are the movies and number of movies released per year. So what is the graph scale per year? Is whether the movies increased to year or decreased? What are the flop movies? What are the successful movies? So in this sheet, like we can see the total number of movies like released in particular year. And here I also differentiated the movies with blue and shows with orange graph line. So if we see that the blue line indicates the type of the movie and the orange line indicates that the show. And here the graph shows like year to year the movies were increased or decreased. What are the shows timings, whether increased or decreased per year? We can see that in this picture clearly. So here, like in this graph, like I'm going to explain about what are the top 10 movies and what are all the reviews of the top 10 movies and what is the average, what is the, I mean, like this sheet explains tells about top 10 based on average popularity. Here, like I used bar charts to visualize the data so that we can easily identify the top one and bottom one. If we see this image, like I can identify the top 10 movies from the year, from which year to which year, and how many ratings came on that movie, what is the average movie, and what is the flop movie. So in this picture, like I am going to explain about the total number of movies in each genre, and we can also get like information about which genres have more number of movies and shows and which have least. So like, this slide can be useful to content providers. They can have knowledge about which genes are top and they can be enhance their releases. So in this picture, like I'm going to explain about the whole description of the movies and shows, like what is the description of the particular movie and show, so that the viewer can have glance and have some knowledge about it. So in this picture, like we can select like the type and we can scroll down on the movie name. We can select our own movie name. So example, we can take Bahubali. If we click Bahubali on that, so if we click on the title, we can see what are the shows of the Bahubali in S2 in Nellore. So if we click like what are the shows, like how many shows per day, how in Telugu, Tamil, we can select the languages as well. So this image clearly I explained about like how to be select a movie, what are the title of the movie, how many shows per day, and we can describe about the movies and shows in this graph clearly. So in this graph, like I'm going to explain about the at which year Bahubali was released, who is the hero, who is the director, who is the producer, who is the heroine. So this graph shows the clear picture about the release year and the number of movies and shows. Like this sheet has the title with release year and templated score. If we need information about a particular movie or show release year, and then the slide is useful to get information very easily. So we can see all titles in one side. We can select a particular title in the filter box. This slide, like we have more offerings in this. So if we select like in this sheet, like I'm going to explain about what are the top 10 movies based on IMDb votes. So we can give the votes to the movies, like what are the top 10 movies, which is the average movie, which is which is the flop movie. So we can vote so that like we can identify like what is the toppest movie, what are the reviews. So here I explained like Titanic is the one of the topmost movie. So I given like so we can select any other languages. Suppose if we take India, so in India in Andhra Pradesh we can take Ongol Gita movie. So like if we select that movie, it is the average movie. So we can give based upon that rating. So like we can have the votes of that from the Ongol people. So like this graph, I'm going to explain about the certificates and the total number of movies. This sheet provides an information about the total number of movies like in each age certification. So like by this we can know about the highest number of movies, the particular age certification. So in this graph, I'm going to explain about the top movie based on embedded votes and temporary popularity. So in this dashboard, I want to give information about the top movies and their release year. So like we can get the information about the top 10 movies based on embedded votes and top movies based on average popularity. We can also get information about the release year of the movie to content providers, like they can know which movies are mostly liked by audience and they can enhance the content. So finally I'm going to give the conclusion about Amazon movies and shows. Like it is nothing but like it helps business users understand huge data sets, and also it has the new patterns and it has data errors benefits. So we need to understand that we need to focus on red flags or progress, so the business is properly forward about the Amazon movies and shows. Like so this has obtained compared organized and contextualized data. So we need to understand like how Amazon team focus on decision making. So that's all about Amazon movies and shows, but here few references I had taken to know about the whole content of Amazon movies and shows. So you can check here, like I had taken few tableau example charts, and how to create the right chart type of our data, and how to create views of tool tips. What are the Amazon Prime TVs and shows? Thank you. That's all about my topic.